I have no words to say. I don't know what he was thinking. He had his reasons for doing what he did, and please don't judge him.
That may not be what she said. This video is brought to you by Noble Gold. Noble Gold. I know that a lot of people are worried about their investment future. If you have your money in the stock market, you can see that the stock market is incredibly volatile, especially when you're dealing with certain stocks. You know for a fact that Tesla has gone down, Amazon has gone down. I mean, some of these stocks have taken a dump. But what you can be certain of, that gold will retain its investment value for a long period of time. Diversify your investments with Noble Gold. I'm not the expert, they're the expert, so call Noble Gold. I'll give you the number, 877-646-5347, 877-646-5347. And if you qualify for a IRA with Noble Gold, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin completely free to you. Or if you don't want to make the phone call, just visit their website at noblegoldinvestments.com. Noblegoldinvestments.com. Link is in the description section. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. And I also want y'all to like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you share this, because when you share it, I heard this from Steven Crowder, that the algorithm does a lot better when you share it. But I want to play this video that's associated with the mom of the shooter of the Uvalde school. And a lot of people are coming out against her, rightfully so. But a caller that called in on my radio show really gave me a perspective. And I know everybody's emotions is going everywhere. I'm seeing emotions that are poorly placed, in my opinion, in many cases. I'm seeing, police officers attacking each other. This is not what we should be doing. Now, I know that there's a lot of frustration, obviously, and I said this before in my videos, and I have to come and correct the script. But there's a lot of emotions. You want to blame the parents. Of course, they raised a knucklehead. They did something like this. People are upset. However, we have to be able to balance emotions and logic, and therefore we can make a good response without being overzealous. And I'd say that I felt convicted of being so critical of this mom, and I'm going to explain to you the reason why. Let me let you play the CNN clip of what she said, and I'm going to explain why the Spanish could mean different things, but people are choosing to only choose one interpretation of the Spanish that she used.
We did just get some new information into CNN. The mother of the shooter was interviewed by CNN affiliate Televisa. Listen to what she had to say.
I have no words. I have no words to say. I don't know what he was thinking. He had his reasons for doing what he did, and please don't judge him. I only want the innocent children who died to forgive me.
What do you tell their families?
Forgive me. Forgive my son. I know he had his reasons.
What reasons could he have had?
To get closer to those children, instead of paying attention to the other bad things. I have no words. I don't know.
Only
so let's talk about this for a minute. So when you look at the video, you listen to what she said in Spanish. This is an interpretation of what she said. And there's different ways to interpret this. There's different ways to translate her Spanish, because for people that know Spanish, there's different Spanish dialects. In Spanish in different places, certain words and vernacular can be different. And so a caller called in, and he knows Spanish from a lot of different regions around the world. And he said that also what she said, if you put it within context, and this is what he believes she was saying, is that he had something in his mind that made him do this. Not necessarily that he had a reason to do it, that he had his reasons for doing it. It could have been interpreted as if there was something going on in his mind, like he was messed up in the head. And then at the end, when you see them ask her, well, what was his reason? She says she have no idea why he did it. So if you look at the different translations of Spanish, and people in the comment section that know Spanish can combat this, or can, I guess, second what I'm saying. I had a guy, my friend Sergio, who knows Spanish as well, alluded to that as well, that there could be a different interpretation about what the mother said. And another person told me that it could be that she said his mind was messed up. Like his mind was messed up. There was something going on in his mind. And then people jumped to MK Ultra, which, I'm not going to get into that. But I will say that imagine being this mother Now, you don't know your kid is going to do something like that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But imagine being this woman and you just lost your child to a murder. I mean, they shot and killed him, and he killed other people. The ramifications of losing your son and also living with the fact that your son, the one you raised, did such a heinous crime, one of the worst crimes in the history of our country, and they just throw a mic in her face and expect her to be as articulate as me. I think that's a little pressure to put on somebody. I really don't know what her involvement was with her son. I don't know if the kid was just too much for her to handle and she let go of him a long time ago, or was she one of these parents that's creating these lunatics? I really don't know. And I had to check myself and say, let me give her some time. Maybe she'll come out and make a more coherent statement that's a little more reflective of probably what she feel. But to think about your son is now gone forever, no matter how stupid he is, and every parent on here know, no matter how stupid your kid is, you gonna always have a soft place for your baby, even if they wrong. You may know that they should go to jail or whatever may happen, but you still gonna feel some type of way. That's your baby, because you remember when they were little and you were changing them diapers. They're always gonna be your baby. So whether he was an evil demon or not, whether she could control him or not, she's probably still feeling some type of way. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I wanted us to consider that she may not have meant what the translation said. Because when I first heard it, I thought she was just a callous, crazy woman that said that her son was right. Don't judge him. You know, I think she was saying his son was probably mentally ill and he needed help. And so he wasn't a monster. He was crazy, you know. So now I'm not saying that. For the people in the back smoking crack, I'm not saying he wasn't crazy. He was I don't know what he was. Killing all these kids, you have your day in judgment. But anyway, comment in the comment section if you're a Spanish speaker and you know that there could be a different interpretation of what she said, or if you disagree with there being a different interpretation and you think she said exactly what they claim she said. Now, I'll play the video one more time so you guys can get the Spanish out of it, and then comment in the comment section. All right, let's see if I can find it. Roll the film.
No tengo palabras. I have no words. I have no words to say. I don't know what he was thinking. He had his reasons for doing what he did, and please don't judge him. I only want the innocent children who died to forgive me.
What do you tell their families?
Perdóname, perdóname, hijo. Forgive me. Forgive my son. I know he had his reasons.
What reasons could he have had?
To get closer to those children, instead of paying attention to the other bad things. I have no words. I don't know.
All right, y'all got the Spanish. Go to work. Love you guys. See you on the next one.